This is a CBS 4 News update.
Good morning. I'm Lauren Pastrana. Miami-Dade police have released a sketch of a man they want to speak with as they search for clues in the murder of an architecture student from the University of Miami. The man is described as a white male with shoulder-length hair, last seen wearing a cap. The body of 23-year-old Yasser Aboual Faraj was found on Sunday afternoon by his roommate at the Santona condo and rental complex that's right across US 1 from UM. A break in the case of a school threat that locked down several schools in Davie. Police say a 15-year-old student was behind the anonymous threat against Nova Middle and high schools called in Monday just before noon. Investigators say the student was interviewed and deemed intellectually disabled. Meantime, the FBI is now getting involved with an investigation into some threatening messages concerning Miami Springs Middle School posted to social media. Detectives with Miami-Dade Schools Police are working with the FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force to find the source of the messages. While the investigation is underway, there will be an extra police presence at the school. Instagram says a new technology will go after bullying and harassment on the platform. This will include images and captions that compare, rank, or rate a person in a negative way. Those posts will be sent to Instagram's community operations team for human review. Also, Instagram now says it will apply a bully filter on live videos as well. Users can also turn off comments on individual Instagram posts and block posts with certain keywords.
Now, CBS 4 weather with meteorologist Lisette Gonzalez.
Good morning. We are tracking an extremely dangerous and massive Category 4 Hurricane Matthew, which has been intensifying here even as we're already seeing the rain bands moving across the northeast Gulf Coast and the Florida Panhandle and the Big Bend. You can see that well-defined eye, and this is a very symmetrical hurricane, indicating just how powerful it is. This could be the strongest hurricane to hit the Florida Panhandle, and here's the latest 8 a.m. hourly update, and it is a Category 4. Max sustained winds have increased a bit to 145 miles per hour. The pressure has been dropping and falling now to 933 millibars. It's moving north at 13 miles an hour. Forecast to make landfall sometime later this afternoon and then push onshore here as it pushes to the northeast. It will remain a hurricane, a strong one. In fact, not a Cat 1 until we get into overnight tonight to tomorrow morning, when it starts to sweep in across Georgia, and then a tropical storm, a weakening system, but still producing a lot of rain through the Carolinas. In terms of damaging and destructive winds, there's a high probability of that, especially for the Florida Panhandle, but even into southeast Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina. Widespread power outages, down trees will be possible. Long duration event expected. Hurricane Michael also could produce life-threatening storm surge here along the Gulf Coast of Florida from Pensacola all the way to the Tampa Bay area. Storm surge expected 9 to 13 feet above ground, and flash flood watches stretching from the Florida Panhandle, southeast Alabama, southern Georgia, even central Georgia and through parts of the Carolinas, as some areas could see 4 to 8 inches of rain with some isolated higher amounts up to 12 inches. And not only that, the threat for tornadoes along the northeast quadrant of Hurricane Michael. And as Michael is off to our north and west, we're seeing a southerly flow in place and some moisture in the form of downpours in spots across parts of Broward County, Lighthouse Point, Deerfield Beach, as well as through Dania Beach, Hollywood, Hallandale Beach. Throughout the day, we're going to see some clouds around as we're already viewing from our Everglades Holiday Park camera, the low 80s out there, and we'll see the winds flowing mainly out of the southeast, 6-12 miles an hour. Not as blustery as the past few days, but still breezy with those quick showers at times. Upper 80s tomorrow, the low 90s. As the wind shift out of the southwest and Michael pushes across the southeast, we're going to see a frontal boundary that will lead to some scattered storms for us as we head into the weekend. We'll be warming up to above average with highs right around 90 Saturday into Sunday.
Lisette, thanks. That's the news for now. You can always find us on CBSMiami.com and tune into CBS 4 News at 5, 6, 7, and 11 for all of today's important headlines.